Okay, hi everybody. So we just wanted to come to you for a brief moment to explain your semester average and what do you need to do in order to maintain credit. This is just if you happen to have fallen below a 70 in the first 6 weeks mark. So when we're calculating our semester average, you need to think of it in the sense of the first 6 weeks, the second, the third 6 weeks, and a final, okay? So this is S1, S2, and S3. Each of these are going to go into your semester average twice, all right? And your final is going to go in there once. Now, at bare minimum, we hope that you would have made a 70. So we have a 70, a 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, and a 70 on your final. That gives you a total of 490 points for a semester. That way we know that you're going to make a semester average of at least a 70, which means you pass, which means you maintain credit. So, when we're thinking about this, let's consider your actual grade. So, we need a total of 490 points. Remember? Okay? Let's say you made below a 70 and you actually made a 50. So in your first box, you got a 50, all right? We don't know what the second 6 weeks hold. We don't know what the third 6 weeks hold. Whoops. And we sure don't know what your final is going to hold. So we need to know what you need to do to get there, all right? So a 50 is going to go in there 2 times. This is the diagram before, remember? Okay? Now, since we know out of the 490 points you needed to get, right here, you've already made a total of 100. Okay? We're going to do some subtraction. 490 minus 100 total points. Well, that's going to give you 390 points. So you say, okay, Ms. Johnston, I know I need to make 390 points. How do I know what grade I need to get for the rest of the 6 weeks? Well, you're going to divide. But what number do we divide by? The number of grades we have left. We have 2 for the second 6 weeks, 2 for the third 6 weeks, 1 for the final. That's a total of 5 grades. So we're going to do some divisions. We're going to take the 390 points that you have left that you need to make, and we're going to divide it by 5. The grades that you have left to make an even split, okay? If you do that, you come up with a 78. So even though you made a 50 in the first 6 weeks period, you could still keep your credit if you make a 78. That means you need a 78 in the second 6 weeks, the third 6 weeks, and the final. So that eventually your diagram looks like this. A 50 here, a 78, a 78, and a 78, giving us 2 50s, giving us 2 78s, another 2 78s, and 1 more. That will give us the 490 points we need, divided by 7 grades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to give you the 70 that you needed for the semester average. Okay? Now, granted, there's a few decimal points off there, but you would end up with your 70 to maintain your credit. Now, what if you say, there's no way I can make a 78 in that class? Well, then you're in jeopardy of losing credit. And you need to come talk to your counselor or your teacher or somebody because you might be looking at summer school. So definitely go ahead and do this math and figure out what grades you need to make so we can make plans for your future. Thanks.